Place in the last four, a place in the semi-final draw, which will take place at the end of play tonight. Teenage midfielder Charlie Gray and 17-year-old Stephen Mufuni, including exciting attacking prospect Ramel Donovan.
So I think regardless of Pep's selection, City do start as favourites.
I think when it's recently, 5 will do what they can to try. Unlocked the door against Leeds United. Brentford didn't really click in that contest. They were a little bit clunky. Went to Bournemouth in one of the early rounds. They won pretty impressively, probably one of their best away showings of the season.
Yeah, primarily they
take to the field, particularly when Italian fullback is out there, Michael Coyote, and that's the long throw. City has Ayer in support. Here is the big Norwegian now. Brentford need to guard, as they did well then against Manchester City, breaking.
Box under pressure.
Hoisted up and away by Rico Lewis. And there's been a regular feature, actually, of Manchester City's Carobal Cup adventure. Henry looking to get forward. There's a lack of European involvement. Brentford have played one time more. And the scouts they've had from Cherki could have been interesting.
Yeah, when you consider the form that Cherki's in, the creative form that he's in.
With flicks and flair in equal measure, but I think that will please his manager most. There's those number kill from Cherki. Three Premier League starts in a row at the start of the season. An awkward one as well, as Henry looks to get back. And he just had enough in the tank to hold off the threat of Oscar Bob, who is no slouch in dispatches in terms of potential England call-ups, such was his form before his...
High up the pitch, he can be really effective.
And they were looking to him, Brentford, by Jensen. Meaty challenge, a little too much so, by Kushanov.
Yeah, it's a bouncing ball, it's aggressive from the City centre-half. He just knocks...
Doing well to keep. Run by Trafford. Consider himself a little unfortunate there. Offside flag is up. Sharda thought he was away.
Just goes slightly too...
Sperry picked up his 5th yellow card of the season, Kevin Sharda. That's why he wasn't involved at the weekend. That's why he's... the fact that they dropped points at home to Leeds United at the weekend, the trip to Molineux at the weekend is massively important. And you know that that's a huge shadow over the selection that keeps... Wrestle back by Jensen. Spread the play well to Henry. First time touch to Sharda. Flag up.
Once again from City, it's seemingly a good defensive line, but it should be...
Reinders at the heart of a really good move. Savinho just eludes the arriving company. Oscar Bob, the heart of it. Loose touch from Rayan. Coyote ganging up on him, Manchester City, and getting a little bit of
right wing back.
Cemented themselves as Premier League regulars over the last few seasons. They've tended to enjoy this competition, but they've got questions being asked here by Bob. Didn't really catch it after a really promising build-up. Just at the quarter of an hour mark, and it's been a decent start for Brentford, which may get better. Sharda brought down by Kushanov, right under the nose of Sam Barrett. Yellow card is the decision.
Well, it's really poor from the City centre-halves. Both of them are watching the ball. Schade in between them. On this occasion, he's timed the run.
Janelt. The two options here. Jensen takes. Trafford had the answers. Decent distance on it as well. Given the season he's had, safety first. Very understandable from James Trafford, I think.
I suppose.
So it remains 5.
I'm sure Phil Foden would ideally want to play that more central position, but he's.
The clearances there from Collins. Right, 2 Brentford challenges. Now Cherki. This is good from Manchester City. Right up until the final swing, a near miss from Savinho. In the other direction of the way it should have been, but those are the sort of moments you probably need to go your way if you're going to progress here on a night. He's fed Damsgaard here. Could look a little exposed here. Here's Cherki. Caught it well enough, but it was a little too close to Valdemarsen.
It's at the goalkeeper, isn't it?
Keep by O'Reilly. How Manchester City got out of that? And that'll be a corner. Well, Manchester City had. Reinders, just a little too high.
Oh, it's a difficult skill when you move.
Collins. Could find Rico Henry. Have a little run at Rico Lewis. Lewis needs. Injection of pace from Savinho. A little bit of covering back. Janelt, I think it was, who got his head to it.
Yeah, every time it's one-on-one, Savinho against.
Mukasa with the corner. It's a fine leap. He's tried to by his own goalkeeper. Oh, and that is quite something. Ryan Cherki with a bolt from the blue. It rifled the back of the net, it nearly broke it, and it fires Manchester City into the lead.
Well, it was again short on attacking quality, but if you give a player of this quality time and space to shape up, look at the target and shoot, you're in big.